Hi, this is Mahanur from the Life Station. I hope you all are good. And today I am going to discuss about cognitive processes. So let's get started right away. The main focus of cognitive psychologists is on the mental processes that actually affect behaviors. Those processes include, but they're not actually limited to the three stages of memory. The first stage is sensory memory, second is short term memory, and the third is long term memory. So, the sensory memory holds the sensory information, of course, and the short term memory holds information for a temporary period of time, whereas the long term memory holds information for over an extended period of time, right, which receives information from the short term memory. But what is attention, right? We use these stages for a purpose, right? So what is attention? So, attention is a process of selectively concentrating on a discrete aspect of information, whether it's considered as subjective or objective. Right? Attention is the cognitive process that actually involves observing and becoming aware of something. So, what about memory? What is a memory, right? Why do we use these memories? So, memory is a faculty of mind which by which you can say data or information is encoded, stored, or retrieved when needed. It is the retention of information over time for the purpose of influencing future action. If past events could not be remembered, it would be impossible for language, relationships, or personal identity to develop. Like memory loss is usually described as forgetfulness or amnesia, right? What is actually working memory? Working memory is the retention of a small amount of information in an accessible form, right? It facilitates, you can say, planning, comprehension, reasoning, problem solving, like so many things. The short-term memory stores information for a few seconds, while the working memory processes and structures the information for a short period of time. Like, what is the purpose of sensory memory then? It is out of cognitive control and is an automatic response. Sensory memory holds information that is, you can say, shared from senses less than 1 second after, you can say, an item is perceived. The ability to look at an item and remember what it looked like was just within just, you can say, a split second of observation or memorization is example of sensory memory. Like, you pass by some store and you've seen a man wearing a hat and a t-shirt, so you remember what color t-shirt was he wearing and what his appearance actually looked like. So this is a part of it. So this type of memory cannot be prolonged for for a longer period of time. So short-term memory is also known as a working memory, where short-term memory allows to recall for the period of several seconds to a minute without rehearsal. Its capacity, however, is very limited. Right? For example, recalling a 10-digit phone number, a person could chunk the digits into three groups. First, the area code 123, then three-digit chunk like 456, and at last it's the four-digit chunk like 7890 whatsoever. So it's the method of remembering phone numbers, which is far more effective than attempting to remember a string of 10 digits phone number, right?